Hi everybody, it's JoJo, and I'm here to do a favorite Disney movies of all time. Girl, I have my Disney villain shirt, making bad look good. You guys can see that. Oh, you guys can see that. Okay. It has, which films do they have? They have all the girls, right? They have Ursula, no, they have, the Evil Queen and Maleficent. Okay, of course I got it at the Disney store. Lipstick of the day is Nudist Colony Velvet Trap lipstick from Jeffree Star with a beaded glass lip gloss on top. And then I got Christmas Cookie lip liner from Jeffree Star. Okay, so let's talk about my top 10 favorite Disney films of all time. So this means the cartoon and Pixar. I'm not going to delve into the live action version until Coconut Mint Drop. Put them on. I'm not going to delve into the live action until all the live action ones come out. You know what I mean? I think that's only fair because they've only done like a few of the live action ones so far. They haven't done like all of them, so I'm not gonna do that. Would be a separate one. This is strictly just cartoon and Pixar, so it's my top 10. So I'm gonna go from my least favorite to my favorite, like I always do. So again, this is not the live action. This is just strictly cartoon and Pixar. Okay. So number 10 is Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp, girl. Oh, so good. It's literally mint white chocolate ice cream. Okay, anyways. Lady and the Tramp is a classic. This one, I think this is the only, like, old one on the list. Yeah, like, this one came out, I think, 1940s, 1950s, whatever. Walt Disney, I think, was even still alive at the time. And I love it. I think it's so cute. I think I love, like, movies with dogs and puppies in it. Like, I loved The Secret Life of Pets, which has something, which is not Disney. And do you remember Anastasia, the movie Anastasia that came out in the 90s? I always thought that was Disney, but it's not. It's not. Anyways. So yeah, Lady and the Tramp was a good one. Like, I think Tramp, it's a cute love story. It's a love story with dogs. And I think that that's, cute. I think that's cute, to have a love story with dogs. And then the guy dog is, like, a real slut tramp, mischievous bad boy, and then the lady, and he's a street dog, and the lady is a nice, sweet, proper, prim and proper lady house dog. Yeah, it's really, really good. Anyways, okay, so number 9, Finding Nemo. I loved Finding Nemo. It came out like in 2002. Girl, we all know we love all Disney films. Like, this is a Hot Topic hit. Like, everyone loves Disney and Disney films. Finding Nemo is a really, really, really good one. I mean, there's so many good ones, but, girl, Finding Nemo, there's not many Pixars on the list, but this one is definitely a good one. I think it's just a cute story. It is. It's a cute story, and, you know, it's about this little fish that, that, like, his mother dies when he's young, and the father takes care of him, and eventually someone kidnaps Nemo, but more so, like, someone went fishing and took him out of the ocean and put him in, I don't know if they put him in a zoo or something, and then or like a pet store, and then someone took it home with them. But then the whole movie's about him, the father, trying to find his son. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, so number 8. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm talking low. Like, you know, it's late at night. Anyways, okay, so number 8. This one came out of left field. I watched this when it first came out in the theater, 2017. There was a real dry spout with Disney films for me, in particular. There was not a lot of good ones. And FYI, spoiler alert, Frozen is not on this list. I know people love Frozen and they think it's the new Lion King, and it was a bitch. You tried it, ho. You tried it. Frozen was not that girl. I'm sorry, Frozen was not that girl. I did not like Frozen at all, honestly. So Frozen is definitely on this list. So there was a huge dry spell for me. So I would say after the 90s ended, Disney films for me, when it came to Pixar and cartoon, other than maybe like a couple, just weren't doing it for me. They just were not doing it for me. But Coco came out of the clear blue sky. So Coco came out in 2017. It's about this boy who wants to dance and sing and play the guitar and play music, but his family forbids him because there's a long history with musicians in the family, and so they forbid the son of ever playing music. So the only part that doesn't make sense is how he gets into the Night of the Dead world. It's about this Mexican family who celebrates the Night of the Dead, which is a Mexican holiday. So I don't know how he gets into that world, but that's the only thing that didn't make sense to me. But anyways, he ends up in the world and he starts seeing his ancestors and everyone who passed on before him. And he tries to get back home, but then but the ancestors don't want him to play music either. So it's just it's really good. It's like one of the best. So that's why it definitely made number 8. Number 7 is Hercules. I really liked Hercules. I remember watching it in the theater. I think it was, I don't know if it was my cousin's birthday or a friend's birthday or something, and we watched it. And you know how McDonald's used to have like the kid toys, the kid Happy Meal, and they had the toys, and there was like, they had the Hercules toys out. So I liked Hercules a lot. At the time I was watching the live action TV show with Kevin Sorbo. I don't know I forgot his name. And it was good. But the movie was really good. I love the music. I love the music in all of the films, but like the music in in Hercules, like I love that song, that one song, what's it called? There's so many good songs, but there was one, I won't admit that I'm in love. I won't say I'm in love, I think the song is called. I love it. I love that movie. I love the characters. I think my favorite character in that film, Hercules was hot. I mean, for a cartoon, he was hot. I think my favorite was, I think I liked Hades. I loved the villain, and then I loved, I did like Hercules, and I liked, who else did I like in the film? I would say I liked, the little goat, which is voiced by Danny DeVito. Anyways, that was good. Okay, so number 6, Mulan. Mulan is that girl. She's that girl. So it was a really good movie because I feel like each of the, like a lot of Disney films, they take on different cultures and different, because I think Pinocchio was based in Italy and Snow White was based in Germany. Because when you go to Disney World and you go to Epcot, each world, each like country, they have China, they have Germany, they have all of them. Each country has their own character from that film that was based in that country. So Belle was in France, obviously. Beauty and the Beast was in France, so you get to meet the characters in those countries. Anyways, so Mulan, of course, is in China. So, yeah, it really takes on the Chinese culture, but it's really good. I love how they, it's not like it's the first movie that I saw that it wasn't about, like, a damsel in distress or a girl that was, so petite and so sweet. It's like, it's about this woman who takes her on her own and she saves the day and she's this strong woman and she really, and it's really funny too. I love Mushu. He's hysterical. I think it's voiced by Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I mean, a great movie. Great movie. The live action is a whole other story, but we'll talk about that when I do the live action version eventually. But yeah, I mean, the cartoon was everything. And I loved how it wasn't like this girly girl. Like, they made her a little more tomboyish, and I thought that was cool. Anyways, so number 5 is a really good one. I actually wanted to rate this one a little bit higher, but there's just so many good ones, Number 5 is Toy Story. So when I say Toy Story, I say... And by the way, when I say any of these films, I'm talking about the original. Because the sequels and the Disney films are never that good as the original. They just aren't. So, but Toy Story, on the other hand, I loved all the sequels. They were like the one movie that didn't have like a bad sequel. Like all their sequels were so good. I think, well, my favorite's always the original, But like the second Toy Story was so good. I love the third one too. The fourth one was my least favorite, I would say, but I still loved the fourth one. Yeah, but they keep doing sequels to Toy Story. 5 is gonna hit too soon, so but Toy Story is so good. It's I don't even know. It's about this suburban family who this boy, his toys are alive. It's about this world that the toys are alive. And they're only alive when the children or the humans or the people that are not there in the room. It's like their own little secret, their own little secret that they only know. That, which is cool, because like when you think about it, it's like, at the time I was like, yeah, what happens? Because I had a lot of action figures as a kid. I was like, what if I do leave the room and they start like conversing and start playing with it? You know what I mean? Anyways, it was a really cute movie, really cute idea. I loved all the whole concept. Like the whole concept was so cool. How the new toy comes and then the old toy thinks the new toy is replacing him. It's just really, really good. Okay, number 4. And I want you to guess my top 3, like I always say, guess my top 3. Anyways, number 4 is Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is another exception to the rule when it comes to sequels. I actually really liked, and I think I even said it in my top 10 favorite Christmas films all the time, I really liked the sequel to Beauty and the Beast. It was a Christmas midquel about Belle still in the castle around Christmas time. So it's a really good film. So that's the other exception, because the Beauty and the Beast sequel was actually pretty good. But the original, bitch, oh my goodness, like, so good. Like, I could still cry from that ending to this day. Like, it's so heartwarming. It's so inspirational. It's so, like, it's a great storytelling. It's, what's the word? Like, it's just, like, captivates you. It, like, inspires you. It really, there's a lesson to be learned there. That beauty is on the inside, not the outside. Anyways, Beauty and the Beast is everything. Just gotta say. Anyways, this is my top 3 now. Now, these are my holy grails. I probably watch each of these, and even Beauty and the Beast. I would say, most of these on the list, I probably watch at least once a year. Honestly, I mean, they're good. So number 3 is The Lion King. I think that's everyone's favorite, honestly. I know it was my mother's personal favorite. I remember her telling me, because I remember asking her as a kid, I was like, well, what's your favorite one? Like, what's your favorite Disney film? And she just was like, The Lion King. So everyone was loving The Lion King. Yeah, it's about this animals in Africa and the safari, and they focus on the character Simba, and the father dies by the hands of his brother and Simba's uncle, Scar. Scar was an evil bastard. Like, all the villains in all these movies are, like, evil, but Scar took it to the next level. Like, he really did. Like he's like, I think, the worst one. I mean, he actually killed someone. Like, he's, like, the worst villain. Like, Scar is, like, insane. Yeah, I mean, it was really, really good. And it expands from a long time, because Simba grows up in the film, and I think there's even a mid-quill TV show where Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba are. It's before they go back to Pride Rock in the film. So, and the sequel to Lion King wasn't that bad either. It wasn't like, oh my god, like, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But yeah, the original is the best. Okay, so number 2. My top 2, baby. These are my holy grails. The Little Mermaid. And I'll just say the first one right now. Why not just say it now? Aladdin. So Aladdin's my favorite, and Little Mermaid is my second favorite. So let's talk about Little Mermaid first. The Little Mermaid is like, the music in Aladdin and The Little Mermaid, and Lion King for that matter, are like the best songs that Disney ever created. Like, Little Mermaid, like, Party of World, I had that shit on repeat constantly. Like, I loved that song. I loved Unfortunate Souls. I kept replaying that. I kept replaying Under the Sea. And then, of course, like, Disney Mania had their own spin-off of the CDs, and they had their own version. So it's like Miley Cyrus and Raven-Symoné and Ashley Tisdale, they all sang their versions of the Disney songs. And I think Raven-Symoné covered Under the Sea, and I love that version. Yeah, Little Mermaid is so good. Like, I love it. I love it. Like, I can like not say them. Like, there's just so many great things I could say about it. Like, I loved the characters. I love the story. I love the music. I love the comedy in it. Made me laugh, cry. I mean, everything. And number one is Aladdin. So Aladdin is like the best. Now, I have family videos from when I was a kid, and I would all most of the time on these home videos is just me rewatching and rewinding and rewatching Aladdin and like reenacting the film. I remember getting all the damn toys. Like I had all the action figures, Aladdin. I had the Jafar staff. I remember the Jafar staff. Oh my god, I had that shit. Aladdin was my favorite. Like anyone who asked me as a kid or up until now, what's your favorite? It's Aladdin. It's that simple. It's that simple. And I never thought that, you know, like a Moroccan based country film would be, but it is so good. It's so good that it doesn't even matter that it's Moroccan. Like, of course, I know nothing about that culture. I know nothing about that country, and especially at the time, I didn't know anything about that country. So I'm like, where the hell are they? But that didn't even matter. It was so good. The music, bitch. Oh my god. I think one of my favorite songs is definitely A Whole New World. Like I think that is probably my favorite song ever. Like out of all the Disney films, I think that is my favorite song next to Part of Your World. Like I can't. It's so good. So yeah, that is my top 10 favorite Disney films of all time. I had to do this because I love Disney films. Everyone loves Disney films. Everyone loves Disney. So I had to do a countdown type of video about this. Again, what am I going to say? So by the end of December, so by January, I am going to invest in a new camera. So you're going to see me in HD. Okay. Which is about time because I do my makeup. I have all high-end makeup on. I'm not even gonna front. I have on the Ultra HD foundation, photo finish foundation from Makeup Forever. So that foundation is specifically for cameras and pictures and video. So, you know, it just makes sense that I finally invest in a better camera because I do a full face of makeup and I think everyone wants to finally see all this in HD. Come on now. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm ready to definitely update my channel. Definitely. So yeah, I mean, that's really it, guys. That's the only video I wanted to do right now. Got my nails done. Like a dark purple and gold glitter for the holidays. Yeah. Alright, I love you guys. Let me know down below what is your favorite Disney film of all time is. You know, I mean, I chose some real good ones. Like, I know my Disney films. You know what I mean? I have Disney Plus for a reason. I love Disney Plus. Like, come on, I love Disney Plus. It's like the best. Okay, well that's that. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna film anything else right now because there's really nothing else to film. My candles haven't came yet, so I can't do the candle day haul. At the end of December, I'm filming so many videos. Like, I always film so many videos at the end of December because I always do the yearly favorites. So I'm gonna do December favorites for once. I'm gonna do just a lot of different things finally for December. Just to end the year right on a positive note. Alright, I love you guys. Bye.